Hi guys, it's a beautiful day and welcome back to Jamin Vlogs. Before we proceed to our topic for today, I just want to thank you first for the support that you have showed to my channel. Thank you so much guys for all your likes, comments, and shares, and more especially for subscribing and helping my channel grow. I also want to say that all of your suggestions and questions are very much welcome here, and one of those suggestions is already granted, and that is by speaking English instead of Filipino from Sir Kid Vinny. So thank you so much, sir. I'm very thankful for that because I realized that it will help all the viewers, including those who are in other parts of the world who loves to raise tilapia and other agricultural commodities, to understand the important tips and guides that we have. And let's see if how it reflects to our viewers. So thank you so much guys, and as a disclaimer, I have no expertise on technical matters, so all of the technicalities that I am going to share with you were based on all available sources from the respective organizations and their research and studies. I only researched those topics and arranged it on this video, but it is also based on my personal experiences in the field of aquaculture farming business. So for today's video guys, I'm going to share with you the following factors that we have to consider prior to selecting a site to construct an earthen pond. So without further ado, let's begin. The success of an aquaculture project depends to a large extent on the proper selection of the site to be developed into a fish farm. It is according to Food and Agriculture Organization, or FAO. So in order to select a suitable site for aquaculture, there are three important factors that should have to be considered. These are ecological, biological, and operational, and economic and social factors. Each of these main factors has many specific important information that we have to determine. First is ecological factors. So guys, it refers to the physical surroundings such as water supply, water quality, climate, hydrological characteristics, soil characteristics, and land. And an assured water supply of sufficient quantity and adequate quality is the most important thing to be considered when deciding on the suitability of a fish pond site. We have to make sure that the site has an all-year access from the source of water. So it could be an irrigation, canal, river, creek, reservoir, lake, spring, water dam, or deep wells, and etc. After we found an adequate water supply, the next thing to do is to test the quality of the water. So we have to check first if it is a good quality that is suitable for the specific species that we are planning to culture. We have to make sure that the water is not contaminated and free from potential harmful substances that may affect the growth of our fish. It should be investigated by taking a number of water samples from the proposed water source for laboratory analysis of physical, chemical, biological, and microbiological properties. So all we need to do is to get a sample of the water source and bring it to the nearest soil and water laboratory in your area. So next guys is the climate. We need to do a research for the climatological factors in our area, such as the mean monthly temperature, mean monthly rainfall, mean monthly evaporation, mean monthly humidity, mean monthly sunshine, and mean monthly wind speed and direction. So we have to research for the information on the pattern of precipitation also, and incidence of high winds, heavy storm, and cyclones. The incidence and amount of damage caused by storms, landslide, or earthquake in the project area should also be noted. And then guys, the hydrological characteristics. For this matter, we have to research for the most important data needed from such sources as irrigation department or other water authorities. We have to know the data for discharge of the water in the irrigation. Next is the soil characteristics. Soil quality, preferably clay loam or Sunday clay loam for good water retention with alkaline pH 7. This is to ensure that it is not prone to soil erosion and will hold water for a longer period of time and should not get seepages easily in the dikes. So guys, money can be saved if proper soil explorations are made before the site is procured, because they may reveal soil conditions undesirable for pond construction. So So again guys, investigations should be carried out in order to ascertain the suitability of soil both for construction and operations of ponds. The last information that we have to know under ecological factor is the land. It should be confirmed that the proposal land area is suitable. The general confirmation of the land should be with slopes not steeper than 2%. Land elevation and flood level are important factors in determining the suitability of the area. The land should be free from deep flooding. We have to ensure that the flood level should not be higher than the top of the dikes of the pond. It is also very important to know the development plans for the area, as it would be unwise to select a site for a project where future industrial activity may cause air and water pollution. It should be away from large-scale poultry farms, piggery farms, and other farms which uses chemicals. Similarly, if a site is adjacent to a heavily populated area, the risk of pollution should be borne in mind. However, some industrial and agricultural waste may be utilized in fish farming. In such cases, special investigations should be conducted on their utilization or required treatment. After the ecological factors, we should also consider the biological and operational factors prior to site selection. Before a site can be selected for a fish pond project, the following should be ascertained. So first is the species to be cultured, resources and availability of stocking materials, the type of project, is it a small-scale project or a large-scale project, method of culture adapted, is it extensive method, semi-intensive method, or intensive method, the operational method, is it monoculture, polyculture, or integrated, the production target, and the estimated size of area required. And lastly is the economic social factors. The most important economic and social factors are as follows. First is development plans for the project area. Next is ownership, availability of land and land values, land regulations and rights, as well as any legal restrictions relating to land. Proximity to all-weather road connections, availability of electricity, telephone or radio connections, as well as internet, availability of equipment, services, and supplies needed for running the project, availability of construction materials, location of markets for the produce and determination of demand, availability of organic and artificial fertilizers, drugs and chemical materials, availability of supplementary feeds, availability of suitable transport facilities, availability of ice during harvest and marketing, availability of staff with adequate experiences of pond management, availability of skilled and semi-skilled laborers, and information on the local financing methods or credits. So guys, that was all the necessary and other important factors and pointers to be considered before selecting a site for our dream aquaculture projects. Especially to those who are planning on a large-scale fish farming, those factors can help you guys for your aquaculture business so that it can achieve the higher percentage of profit at the most cost-efficient methods. So guys, good luck, and I hope this video will help you on your future plans and even on your existing projects to be successful. And thank you so much for watching guys, and don't forget to subscribe. See you guys, and God bless.